creeps! Andy here, and today I just wanted to give you a quick, I guess, birthday haul. I only bought 3 books on my birthday, but the week before that, me and my husband were like, let's just go buy some stuff. So he bought his stuff and I went to the bookstore. So I do have books from that time as well, but on my actual birthday, I only bought 3 books. So I do have other stuff as well, and I have shirts and just all sorts of fun stuff. So let's just kind of get into it. Let's start in order, I guess. These are what my best friends got me. So they got me this guy, which I think is supposed to be like a tarot card kind of thing, but with Michael Myers in it. And then they also got me this shirt, which is just a little Scream guy, which is cute, very summery. They got me this. It's a Golden Girls cup. They know me so well. So anyways, they got me this, which was really sweet of them. And then look at what my husband got me. So I asked him, I was like, don't buy me anything, just let's go to the bookstore, like that's all I want for my birthday. But he ended up buying me a present and I'm very thankful for it. Look at how cool it is. He got me this, right? And which my birthday is on St. Patrick's Day, so first of all, a bright green jacket is pretty cool. But look at how cool it is. It is a Creep Show jacket. So I think it says Creep Show over here, and then it's got the little lunkhead name tag here, and then on the back it just says Jordy Burrell, and then there's a hand. I can't read it from here. It says like meteor, something about meteor shit on the back. But is that not the coolest jacket? He does such a good job. He knows me very well too. And then my other friend also got me this plant, and I told her I'm gonna kill this in a week because everything that I touch dies. I am not good at keeping plants alive, and actually I don't even know that it's my fault, but my townhouse has no sunshine ever at all. For example, it's 85 degrees outside and I'm wearing my husband's old lady coat inside because it's like 60 degrees in here. We just get no direct sunlight at all. So it's really hard to keep plants alive. We got this one not too long ago and it's already freaking dead. I don't know what it is, but it's this plant that it's like a bulb and all you have to do is put it in sunlight. And I've been trying and it's dead already and I don't know how to bring it back to life. And the back, oh, this is what it is. And the back just says like, don't do anything, just make sure it has water. And I still kill I have no luck with plants. But anyways, I thought that was sweet. She got me a plant. Let's get into the books. Okay, so real quick before we get into it. So I know that my channel has been kind of stagnant for a while. You guys know the past 4 months have been pretty rough, but I'm feeling much better and ready to like get back into it. So I'm planning on uploading videos that are different than what I've typically uploaded in the past. And so one of those videos will be coming out Thursday. So just in the next few weeks, if you guys could just keep me updated, leave me comments, let me know which videos you like, what you don't like, if you'd rather just have book hauls, if you know, like I kind of want to do a variety of topics and not just have every video be about a book or a movie, or I don't know, I just kind of want to switch it up. So if you guys could let me know how you feel about the next few videos, that would be cool. But anyways, I bought a book for that purpose. If you see the video on Thursday, I think you'll probably get a better idea, but I bought this book called The Haunting of Alma Fielding. I'm not going to go into the description, but basically it's a haunting type book. It's in the true crime section, but we'll get into that later. But I'm really excited for my Thursday video, so I kind of want to do more of that type stuff, so just let me know if you guys are interested in stuff like that, and I'm planning on making a video about this guy too. So the next one that I bought was Parasite by Darcy Coates, and I had read a Darcy Coates book for my winter book recommendations video. It was a story that if you just told me the story, I would be like, I don't know about that, it's not for me, but I loved it, and so I really wanted to read more of her work. And so this one just says, when a guard discovers an unusual life form on her remote moon outpost, she disregards protocol to investigate with catastrophic consequences. The parasite alien wears its victim's skin and adopts their personalities, so kind of like the Thing type of thing, but in space and not on Earth. And it says it mimics how they walk, the way that they look, how they act. It's the perfect disguise. And by the time humanity realizes it's facing extinction, it's already too late. Extinction. As the aliens' ruthless progress collapses communication networks, wipes out defenses, and leaves hundreds of stations to defend for themselves, a handful of remote individuals must find a way to battle the greatest threat the universe has ever encountered. or die trying. So that's Parasite. You guys already know I'm all about outer space type books, and I've gotten quite a few of them recently. So I'm really excited about this. Let me know if you guys have read this, or let me know which Darcy Coates book is your favorite, because she's got a lot of books, and so it was really hard to choose which one I wanted. This one is really cool. Okay, so this is called Body Shocks, Extreme Tales of Body Horror, edited by Ellen Datlow, and it just has a bunch of different writers here at the bottom, but it just says, in these extreme tales of body horror, you'll find the unthinkable and the shocking, and more. A couture designer preparing for exquisitely grotesque runway show, a vengeful son seeking a parent who bred him as a plasma donor, a celebrity kink brothel that inflicts plastic surgery on sex workers, and organ harvesting doctors who dissect a living human without any anesthetic. Discover 22 intricate, twisted tales of human body, soul, and psyche. So I'm really excited about this. I think that this is going to be gruesome and just fun. Oh, I think there's some pictures in here. Oh, how interesting. So yeah, I don't know. I just saw this and I was like, yeah, I need to have it. I haven't purchased a lot of anthologies from Barnes & Noble. Usually I find them at my used bookstore, so this one just kind of stood out to me and I was like, yeah, I gotta buy this. So I'm excited for this guy. And then these are the books that I bought a little bit previous to my birthday, but this is Horace Walpole's The Castle of Otranto. I don't know why that's so hard to say, but it's a book from 1764 and it's just a supernatural English novel. And it says that it's the most influential work of Gothic fiction. I really love reading where horror began and like older horror stories. Not that this was the first one, but you know what I mean. But it just says, a fear of an ancient prophecy sets him on a course of destruction. After a grotesque death of his only son Conrad on his wedding day, Manfred determines to marry the bride-to-be. Wait, his dad determines to... I gotta read this. This is interesting. The Virgin Isabella flees through a castle riddled with secret passages, chilling coincidences, ghostly visitations, arcane revelations, and violent combat combined in a heady mix that terrifies the novel's first readers. So yeah, I don't know. This sounds really awesome. And you guys also know I've been looking for like a haunted house story that really freaks me out. So hopefully that'll be this guy. I also got Shirley Jackson's The Haunting of Hill House. And every time I go to my used bookstore, I look for this book specifically and they just never have it. Shirley Jackson's obviously a pretty popular author, so you can have books held for you. So you can call them and be like, hey, if you get any Shirley Jackson, hold them. And usually they just fly off the shelf, or that's what the people that work there have told me. So every time I go to the Barnes & Noble, I tell my husband, I really want to buy this book. And he goes, you've already bought that book. But it's because every time I go there, I pick it out and I talk about it. And so both of us were like, maybe you have already bought, yeah, no, I think I already have it. No, do I? And so every time I go to Barnes & Noble, I never pick it up. And last time I was like, no, I know I haven't gotten this before. I need to buy this book. So I ended up purchasing this guy. This one wasn't one that I picked up at the bookstore, but this was from my P.O. box. And this is Gavin Gardner, the writer that I did a book review on my previous reading your guys' horror stories videos. And this is called The Last Testament of Crichton Smythe. And this was written, I think, actually last year. And it's just a little novella. It just says on the back, a social outcast who relied on his mother to keep him. Crichton had to use his knack to his advantage when Mrs. Smith took ill and financial pressures began to mount. But as visions started to increase in intensity and his hatred of the city around him began pushing him to his limit, he found himself wondering how much more he could take. Then he died. In his own words, let Crichton Smith tell you the story of how he perished. Where is he now? Discover for yourself. It sounds interesting, and I really, really loved his last book, For Rye. So when I saw this in my P.O. box, I got really excited. So thank you so much, Gavin, for sending me this. I'm very excited to read it. The next book that I got was Just Rings. This is by Koji Suzuki. I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. But this is actually the book that I believe Ringu was based on, the Japanese horror movie. So I'm excited to read this, and I'll probably do like a book first movie on this as well when I get to it. But you guys probably know like the story of the ring. Next, I got Clive Barker's The Scarlet Gospel. So I've seen this one a lot in the bookstore, but I didn't realize that it was somehow related to Hellraiser. It's actually related to two. Let me just read it to you. It says, The Scarlet Gospel, an instant New York Times bestseller, takes readers back many years to the early days of two of Clive Barker's most iconic characters in the battle of good and evil as old as time. So you have Detective Harry D. Moore, investigator of the supernatural, magical, and malevolent crimes, faces off against his formidable and intensely evil rival Pinhead, which is the lead Cenobite in Hellraiser, the priest of hell. Barker Devotee, I'm surprised it says that. Doesn't Clive Barker like not like the name, or he didn't at one time, Pinhead? That was a name that the fans gave the lead Cenobite. He's just the lead Cenobite. Like if you look on IMDb, he's credited as the lead Cenobite. Anyways, okay, the Priest of Hell. Barker devotees have been waiting for the Scarlet Gospels with bated breath for years, and it's everything that they've begged for and more. Bloody, terrifying, brilliantly complex. Fans and newcomers alike will not be disappointed by this epic, visionary tale that is the Scarlet Gospel. Barker's horror will make your worst nightmare seem like bedtime stories. The Gospels are coming. Are you ready? So it kind of seems like you can read them apart from the stories as well as combined with it. I'm super stoked for this guy. And then the last one that I got was You. I didn't know that this was a book. It's by Caroline Kepnes, and I know that this is a TV show, but I didn't know that it was a novel, so I thought it might be interesting to do like a book first comparison on that too if I ever get around to reading it. You guys know I'm not a big TV show fan, but I have heard that people, well, I've heard kind of both people love and dislike the show, but I don't know, I thought it would be interesting to read. It just says, when a beautiful aspiring writer strides into the East Village bookstore where Joe Goldberg works, he does what anyone would do. He Googles the name on her credit card. No, that is not what that's kind of creepy. Anyways, there's only one Genevieve Beck in New York City. She has a public Facebook account and tweets incessantly, telling Joe everything he needs to know. She is simply Beck to her friends. She went to Brown University, she lives on Bank Street, and she'll be at a bar in Brooklyn tonight. The perfect place for a chance meeting. Ew, this is creepy. As Joe invisibly and obsessively takes control of Beck's life, he begins quietly removing the obstacles that stand in the way of their love. Joe will do anything to ensure Beck finds herself in his waiting arms, even if it means murder. Okay, I had no idea what this was about, and this sounds creepy as all hell. So let me know if you guys like the TV show and if you guys would like a movie verse book on that. And also, did you guys know this was a book first? I just saw it at the bookstore and I was like, I gotta read that, gotta pick it up. And I'm glad that I did because it sounds quite creepy. Yeah, that is my little birthday book haul slash other haul. It was a nice birthday. And yeah, so I'm excited to make more videos for you guys. So please, if you don't mind, let me know how you feel about the next upcoming videos. And I will see you Thursday with quite a different type of horror video. Bye, guys.